Well, I'm guessing this is somewhere, Simplon Tunnel, somewhere in Switzerland. It's the East Nuek Club. Phenomenal St Aidrian layout. John Montgomery, I used to live in Switzerland. I've probably been here and watched the railways. Tell me where we are and what we can see.
Well, it's actually a fictitious location. Basically, just the idea behind it was it's just to capture the essence of Switzerland. Designed and built by a previous member of the club who did a fair amount of travelling, was in Switzerland. So not a particular place, but just capturing the essence of Switzerland.
What I like about it is certainly it's a complicated but not overcomplicated backdrop, and it's a very clean run for the trains, and we see the trains in all their colour and all their contrast.
Yeah, I think we were trying to kind of capture the less is more concept, if you like.
And it's an unusual gauge to model as well.
Fairly unusual, Z gauge, so one of the smaller scales, and typically often seen in much smaller layouts. So using the small scale, but can you try to make it fairly big so you get a reasonable landscape?
Less is more, absolutely. I always think, particularly in life, but in railway modelling in particular. We got that fast passenger train that is ubiquitous in Switzerland, and we see the containerised traffic that's going presumably from Germany down to Italy.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
And we've got a vineyard or a tree nursery. Talk us through the thinking behind and certainly the walls. How were they modelled?
So I believe it was really just a case of getting various individual components. So for example, the rock face is individual smaller scenic moulds repeated and then just turned round and kind of built on top of each other, kind of modular building blocks, if you like, put together over a period of time till it felt right. You know, similar with the stuff on the front, it was just, I think it was a lot of painstaking work to, start from small pieces, build it up.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be years of work in that.
It's a bit like, because it's not really a real place, it doesn't have to be as precise, because you're not trying to copy something, so it's more working on it until it felt right.
And we've got containers, we've got hoppers, we've got tankers.
Yeah.
You can really go to town, and you have done.
Yeah, no, thanks.
John, it's a beautiful layout. Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much
for your time. St Aidrian in Switzerland.